golf cart, bubble, insurance, tiny bed.
Fuck!
That's a good way to start.
God damn. Tired. You had COVID.
Yeah, I have COVID.
Yeah, you have COVID. Work and life stress attacked me last night. So literally,
You
zero
didn't
minutes.
say why you didn't sleep.
Just had to do some work and then stressing about doing work and waking up and doing work.
Like life work?
I don't know. You know how it is.
Like relationship work?
And then before I knew it, the fucking sun was up. And then you get really, really tired and your brain gets that weird buzz.
Oh, yeah.
And then you can't fall asleep because you're too tired.
Yeah. And then what happens
Yeah.
is like when you need to wake up, your body's, it's like,
Yeah.
I could go to sleep right now. You're like, I got to be up in 20 minutes.
Exactly what's happening right now
Yeah.
for me. Episode 114.
Super fun.
Oh, see, here we go.
Yay!
Gonna have to call in some support this show, Zach.
Okay.
If you want to get the bonus
Life
content,
support.
you sign up on Patreon, patreon.com/canyoudon'tpodcast. Send stuff into the show. The email address for that is heyguys@canyoudon'tpodcast.com.
We're feeling, I can feel a confessions episode coming on soon.
Yeah, we have to. Let's do it next week.
Yeah.
Does
I'm
that sound
excited.
good?
I need to be confessed to. I'm sitting in my, what's the place called where the
Confession booth?
priest, the booth. Is that what it is? The booth? It sounds like somewhere you'd, like
a table for two, please.
yeah, or like you go and buy like a fountain drink or something.
That'd be cool if they had little things in there.
Dude, could you imagine you go in there to do confessions? You're like, oh, I have a pretzel with cheese and
I killed someone.
and a large Pepsi. And like, all right, it's coming up.
And some bagel bites. And he slides the little door and pushes some bagel bites through.
He's like, now do you have something to tell me?
Don't confess with your mouth full.
That's so rude.
I'd like 2 Pope Tarts and some wine, please.
Christ cakes.
I like some, a little bit of Jesus skin or
body.
Jesus body and
You guys got any flavored Jesus body back there?
In cracker form?
mind and soul.
Sweet onion garlic Jesus skin.
Oh, God. Imagine that as a product where it's like cheddar jalapeno Jesus.
And we have so we were talking last week about giving one of the Can You Don't Scatcast crossover card bundles away.
Yeah.
And here's what we're doing. So if you go to canyoudon'tpodcast.com, everyone who buys an item of merch between now through Labor Day, which is September 2nd, or if you've bought merch in the month of August, we're going to backdate a little bit.
People bought some yesterday. They're like, oh,
What the fuck? Because we dropped a ton of merch and a lot of people bought it. So the month of August through September 2nd, and we'll put all those names into a drawing, and then we'll pick somebody and send you one of the Can You Don't Scatcast Silly Goose VIP Edition card bundles.
hell yeah, brother.
Kind of like this one. If you're watching.
Yay.
Yeah, like that. Bending over right then, I almost just fell asleep. Just lay on the floor.
If I do that, I'll probably get lightheaded and pass out.
Just we're real peaches today.
Luckily, I'll be able to land on that little goose cushion.
Yes.
You're not allowed to pass out wearing a rad racing shirt, dude.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That would be pretty lame.
Shout out to Isaac for giving me that.
That wouldn't be very rad if you just passed out from leaning over.
Picture like a guy eating shit and getting really hurt on a BMX track. He's just wearing this shirt and he's mangled. Like, that's
So
not
rad.
that wasn't very rad, dude.
No, dude, that was sad.
We got a big ass juicy dick hog
Yeah,
today.
we do.
So get ready for that. You threw something in the beginning of the show here. You want to read it to us?
Yeah, a little quick little tidbit before we get going. This is sent in by our son Michael. So there it was at Lowe's. And he in parentheses he writes hardware store on the East Coast.
No, that's everywhere.
Yeah, it's
Fucking-
over here now too.
Yeah, it's all the places.
But I get the appreciate
it,
the And someone said Coeur d'Alene, and me being the idiot I am said out loud, "Beautiful." You think you can do it?
Beautiful downtown
There-
Coeur d'Alene.
Yeah. My throat's gone. I thought
I can still see it. Go ahead.
I thought I said it in my head, but nope, out loud. I rushed out of the store and to my car before anyone could ask any questions. If you want to read this on the show, go ahead. Your card-loving son, Michael Brzezowski.
Card King.
Card King.
He said, P.S. I got a piece of Joe's shirt in my CYD box. Love that card. I'll be posting vids showing off my polls on the Facebook page. Cool. Card Traders.
Awesome.
Bye.
Thanks, Michael.
Podcast warned.
It is funny when you, every once in a while, I'll be watching a show and they'll be like, Coeur d'Alene. I'll be like, wait, did he say what I thought he said?
And I remember getting an email a long time ago they listened to the show and they just always heard us say Coeur d'Alene. And they thought it was Quarter Lane.
Oh, yeah.
Like it was just a street.
Yeah.
Like just lived in Quarter Lane.
Yeah. Like Q-U-A-R-T-R-E or E-R.
L-A-N-E. Quarter Lane.
Coeur d'Alene.
Coeur d'Alene.
Coeur d'Alene is
Beautiful.
in my ear.
It's
Just the beginning. Go ahead.
At the Coeur d'Alene Casino.
Coeur d'Alene Casino.
It's definitely one of the hardest cities in the world to, or at least in our country, to spell.
Yeah.
Certainly in Idaho.
Goddamn natives.
And ordering stuff, like the program doesn't know what to do with it. It's like, that's not a town. You're like, I promise there is a
Right next
parenthesis
to-
in the middle.
Right next to Ponderay, which is also a blast to spell.
Yeah.
Well, I was just going to say real quick. So there's Pendorially. And then there's just a Ponderay, Ponderay. So there's a Ponderay in one state and a Ponderay in the other state, and they're spelled completely different.
Yeah. One got moderized. What moderized?
Moderized.
Is that a word?
One got Americanized, and the other one's like, we'll stick with the Native American, and then the other one's like, ew, fuck
Can't
that,
spell.
man.
It sucks. Quarter Lane. All right, let's
Anyway.
get the show going. Let's roll it. Zach!
Hey, shut up. Start the show already.
Whew. This was sent in by me. Just kidding. But it is our stepson, Joe. There can only be one. Would you rather have a big snot bubble every time you laugh that grows larger with each laugh, which that's just going to compound? It's going to become a mess. It's like having a kid.
When we were talking about the fucking...
Say it.
John the Corner.
Oh, yeah.
And I was laughing. Imagine the size of that snot bubble.
You'd just be laying on like an exercise
I
ball.
would be laying on it like the fucking ball on the ground.
Yeah.
I'd just be rolling around on it. Yeah.
It just starts filling the whole room.
So gross.
Oh, it's so gross.
That's what would have happened, though.
Or every time you climax, a family member pops into your head. I was going to say pops into the room. like Kramer.
Yeah, he just kicks the door in and, hey.
Hey!
I think I like that idea more. Instead of popping in their head, like he comes in the room.
Need anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh, it looks like quite an orgasm there.
wow, good job, son. Need any help cleaning it up? No, Mom, I'm good.
Grandma comes in.
I needed you these mittens.
She's like, gives them to the girl to wipe the jizz off her chest.
Here, just come in these mittens. Thanks, Grandma.
Doesn't your wife count as your family? So that might not be okay. Is that the workaround?
Well,
she pops in the room.
That only works.
Divorce!
It only works if you're with someone else.
Yeah. But maybe her fantasy is popping her head in and watching you come.
That little
So
out of
good.
body experience.
Yeah. You're about to come and she just disappears and, hey, over here. Like, God damn it.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
So you go grab a birdhouse.
Yeah.
Because there's nowhere else to
Fuck your
get.
grandma's awesome mittens. Do you guys have a grandma that made stuff?
Yeah.
My grandma was a painter and my grandpa was a woodsmith. So she would draw things, he would cut it out and build it, and then she would paint things. Like they painted they did some cool shit, dude. They had, like their Christmas decorations. They built everything, and she drew elves stacked on top of each other, pushing Santa up on top of the roof, and they cut it out and painted it and like put it on the side of the house. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I want to see a picture of it now.
I don't think there is anything like that, but that's the kind of shit that they would do. And she made like flower baskets and everything.
Yeah. My grandma just made hats that no one wore. Like, I don't even know what they were made out of, like stiff wool. I mean, she would shear the sheep, dye it, go through all the work, and then hand it to you, and you just throw it in the closet.
It's the thought that counts.
I know. You're like, oh, thanks, Grandma. Okay. All right, who wants to head outside and play? How come you're not wearing the hat?
Yeah.
Because
Imagine her
look at
sitting
it.
in her fucking chair thinking like, oh, Joey's going to love this.
Joey's going to love this red hat.
Spent like weeks on it. And then
And she'd make mittens too. And you're just like, this. They might work as an oven mitt.
They'll definitely work about getting my ass kicked by my peers at school.
Oh no, I lost them.
You know what is whoa? You know what is funny is when your parents want to get, or grandparents, parents, whatever, want to get you things to wear, and you're like, that's just not what I'm into. But and they keep my mom she would keep buying me things like I never would wear it. Every Christmas she'd get it. I'm like, oh,
I don't know how we got to grandma stuff, but this is awesome. My other grandma, sometime between the ages of 9 to 10, she went from buying me normal shirts to triple XL shirts. And I wasn't I was Shaq. And everyone thought it was so funny. No one ever told her that I wasn't huge. So I would just get these Christmas shirts that you just have to just give away. Yeah. Because they would go down to my shins. Like, thanks, Grandma. Tuck it in, like take one picture and then immediately just take it off and
it's
throw it
just
aside.
Gigantic.
I'm just wearing a huge orange shirt with oven mittens and a red wool cap on.
He's gonna grow into it.
I mean,
head to school.
That was the whole thing with Christmas Story, right? The bunny. I mean, it's just like things that you would never wear, but someone spent their life making for you. My grandma was actually awesome. She would get us like Jordan shoes or Nike shoes, and I don't know how she did it, but she was always up on that shit. Like she would get us a sick pair of Nikes for Christmas, and it'd be like, grandma. Fuck yeah, dude. Like, I don't know how you knew this, but
she's got a guy on the inside.
Yeah.
All right, let's slide on back here.
Yeah, fuck. We're trailing off.
So big snot bubble, family member popping their head into the room when you climax. Because it's just popping into your head. That's nothing new.
Well, let's go back to the grandma thing. No, it's not.
Anyway, so back to grandma's. You guys she makes some good cookies or whatever?
Yeah, they're little footballs.
Yeah. Actually, that'd be pretty cool. If you came and your grandma came in with cookies.
Like a glass of milk.
Perfect timing.
I need this.
Thank you, Grandma. And you're welcome. And then just wipes
and then, who's this?
And it just says climax, so no one has to be there. So you're just jerking off and someone just pops in.
I just assumed it was sex.
Yeah. Could be your kids. Could be an uncle you haven't seen in fucking 20 years.
Well, that wouldn't be the worst thing.
That'd be a good way to bring the family together.
Well, but the uncle, like right after you got, he'd pop in and be like, yeah, dude. Like, yeah, dude. Who are you thinking about?
Just jerk off all day, family reunion?
Yeah.
Do they just pop their head in and then leave?
Like, I haven't seen Aunt Nancy in a while. Let's see.
See if I can rub her out.
like a genie in a bottle.
Wee!
You just rub
Good to see you, Nance. God damn it, Joe!
Yeah, that's how it has to happen. It comes out like a genie. It comes out of your dick. Oh. It's just like whoop, and it's and there they are. They're like, hey,
whoa! What am I doing here?
You look like you need some electrolytes.
Whoa, you look a little pale.
All right, bye. Yeah, I'm gonna rub out Aunt Cindy. See if you can get her to pop out.
I have an Aunt Cindy.
You do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get her to show up. You know
when I start saying aunt, I'm like, okay, I have a lot of aunts. I got to pick a name that I don't.
Family member, dead or alive.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid that.
Yeah, but that'd be fun. Oh, gosh.
And they look like they do.
The current state?
Yeah, it's still like it's from a casket or whatever.
Oh, God. Can't raise the dead. Was that line in the Latin?
Like, hey, Joe. And I can't bring back the dead.
Whatever Robin Williams does better than I just did.
Oh, from Aladdin?
Yeah.
Won't do it. Cosmic power.
Yeah. Won't do it.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
That one. Yeah. Dead or alive. Just jerking off and bring some dude that came over to Ellis Island. Who are you?
Oh, yeah. An old what are they called?
What?
Person that's in your family.
Ancestor?
Yeah. That's the word.
That's the word I'm looking for. Well, I think I'm going to pick Snot Bubble.
We didn't even get to that.
No. Oh, yeah. But that's what I got to pick. That's not that bad.
It's not, but if you're...
It's not.
It's not.
Yeah.
What if you're out on a date?
I can't have family members popping in. Well, just don't laugh. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, for us not to laugh, that's part of our whole existence.
I know. We just laughing at each other, and our bubbles just we just end up inside of it.
Yeah,
inside of each other's
couple
snot.
bubble boys.
And you're like filling up a whole restaurant.
It'd be pretty gross.
I know. Snot-nosed kids. I hated that stage. Remember? Just endless, just snot everywhere. Where does it come from? How much snot is in you little shit? Sit in my lap, you little shit.
Little shit.
Okay, I'm picking Snot Bubble.
Same.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't need grandma.
You know what? I'm just gonna just to be different. I'm going with the family.
Can't wait for you to see your dad again. Come on.
Oh, too soon.
God, that
was a good one. God, that would suck. Oh yeah. Hello. Fucking terrible.
Really gave it in the end there.
Nice dick, son.
Should have tried harder at the end. That's how you get them.
Have you tried cock rings? What?
Turns out you find out about something about your family members that you didn't know, like they're just
yeah, they pop out, and just like we were talking about the fruit last week, you're like, tell me a secret.
What if you had just a really hot aunt though?
I know, but you have to cycle through. You don't know who's coming. I mean,
yeah,
you get it. All right, so you jerk off, we'll blow snot.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yeah.
All right, let's move off to what are you thinking about, Zach?
Hey,
Hey, what's up, babe?
what are you thinking about?
Nothing. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking about a lot of shit.
What are you thinking about?
What do you think about, Joe?
I don't know. Taking a fucking nap.
All I can think about is sleeping.
Whew, it's hard not thinking about sleeping right now. Fucking look at me.
Yeah.
Awful. So,
look at those jean shorts you're wearing.
Oh, thanks.
Let's talk about those for a second.
All right. Well, I'm wearing a rad racing shirt. I got to have some jean shorts. You know what I mean?
Where'd you, have you always had those jean shorts?
Yeah, I've had them for a bit. Just haven't worn them in a while. The other ones are in the wash.
Nah.
Yeah. Actually, they're not. I just folded them.
So you just
I
wore
willingly
jean
put these on.
You put those on purpose.
Sleep deprivation. Okay, so whatever number of weeks ago it was, I started looking a little weird. The haircut, just getting shaggy over the years, and didn't like it. Taking too much time to style it. I couldn't style it in 0.3 seconds of just running my hair through it. I had to actually care about it.
Spend time on it.
Ugh. So I went to the greatest place in the world, Great Clips. Yeah. I mean,
that's just a little shop down the street, isn't it?
home of the $10 haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the.
Think they'll always be able to charge you $10?
No, they go up. They move it around, but I just don't give a fuck. And I'm balding, and who cares? So I just go there and not somewhere nice where they'd actually do a good job. But for the most part, you get what you pay for. It's fine. It's a haircut, and sometimes it's $10. So on this particular day, I had some time in the morning. Sorry, and I went like right when they opened. I had to get it done early.
Waiting outside.
I had some shit to do. I'm knocking on the door like it's Black Friday.
They come walking past you with the keys,
And I hold the door for them.
Yeah.
See you in a second. No, but I walk in there. Well, first I go to the online site because you can do the online check-in. And then it puts you in line, and then it tells you how long your wait is. And then, so I did that, and I pushed it, and it was like, come here now. And I was like,
we're ready for you now.
Wait time, get here. Break laws, get here now. And so I showed up.
You gonna pay for my ticket, bitch?
And I've never had this happen in a barber shop. I walked in, and there were, I want to say 5, maybe 6 barbers, and they're all just like lined up. like
a brothel,
like they're I'm like picking one out, but they're like
the Asian.
They're all chatting, but they all clearly had just gotten there, and they're standing there in a line like they're greeting me. And I walk in, they're like, "Welcome! Did you sign in online?" And I was like, "Yes, I did." And
it's kind of intimidating, isn't it?
Yeah,
they're all
bit.
looking at you.
Yeah, and I'm just like, "I'm not balding, you are." And I mean, who cares, right? Doesn't matter. And one of them comes forward and like, "Do you check in?" Yep. And they start checking me in, and then I start like looking at the different barbers.
Which one you're going to get?
I'm going left to right. Which one's going to be the one that gets me? And for the most part, they look like Great Clips barbers. I think you know exactly what I'm talking about. They got there's a few of them that have multicolored hair.
Mm-hmm.
They're all wearing the little black apron, and they're all staring at me.
Sounds exactly like my experience.
Mm-hmm. So I'm watching them, and I'm looking at them, and I'm like, okay, you look like you know what you're doing. I'm going down the line, and I'm going left to right, and I get to the last one, and it's this poor old lady, gotta be damn near 80, tiny, and
can't retire yet.
Something happened, or she got bored. She goes, I'm going to go back to haircutting, get a little extra coin, so she can, buy whatever old ladies buy. Some more glove making material. For Christmas is just around the corner.
More yarn.
Yeah. And I get all the way to the right. I'm not saying this to be mean. It just seems like this profession shouldn't have this. And she's like 80 something, and her hands are shaking. Like just old lady hands.
Both of them?
Yeah. They're both shaking because old and shaky. And I'm just looking at her. And I go, oh no. And I just knew it in my heart.
Yeah.
That I was going to get her. And I fucking did. And the whole time she's cutting my hair, her hands are hitting the side of my head. And I'm like, how can you be a barber? I didn't say I wanted the racing stripes. So, like, you remember those?
Oh,
MC
yeah.
Hammer?
Rad racing, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do the high part? I feel left out. Nice. So I get her. She's bouncing the comb off my forehead. And I'm just like trying not to laugh because it is funny. She's doing a great job.
She's nicking your eyebrows.
Yeah. But it just got me thinking about, like, there's just certain things profession you can't have if you develop some sort of disability. I'm not saying shaky hands is a disability, but you're not out there drawing blueprints for buildings. God.
Straight edge.
It's so funny. Grandma's driving you around town. Yeah, I designed that one. And you look over and the building's fucking...
It's that new artistic looking building.
It's like everything's shaky. The guy's building it. He's like, what the fuck? Can't bend glass, Nance.
It's like, what happened to straight lines?
Yeah. But
straight lines are out.
Like, yeah, like I said, any steady hand, a tattoo artist, if you walk in there and they're fucking shaking, I guess if they do a good job. I mean, my hair turned out fine. She didn't kill me. Oh, and this is another part of... And I hope I don't bring this up and I sound like a lunatic, because I very well could. I brought up the casting and she goes, no. And I was like, oh. But especially in our field, I don't feel like talking about or explaining what a podcast is to someone who's not going to know what it is.
Oh,
right?
Yeah. Someone who's in their 80s and has no idea. Yeah.
Or someone like I can just tell. They're like, what are you up to today? A pod what?
Cast?
No, never.
Like you put on your arm?
Like a fishing thing? No.
It's basically AM radio, though. You can just be like, it's AM radio. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. And I just didn't feel like explaining it. And I started lying to this nice old shaky lady. Oh, before I forget, she had shaky hands and she also had something wrong with her nose. So she would clip my hair and then go, oh. And she was short. So I'm in the chair and it's in my ear. So the comb's going off my forehead and it goes. I'm just going,
you look around and all the other workers are just sitting there like.
Yeah, they all have their headphones on, tuning out the comb slaps. The majestic comb slap noise. Flap, 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 flap.
You ever get when someone's cutting your hair and they're working their way around and they get to the front and they lean in, they're doing like some of your hair and it's just their chest is right here in your face.
Excuse me.
And you're like, you don't know quite what to do. You're like,
I don't have the hair in the front problem anymore, but I remember that. I remember when I did. Anyway, so going back to it. And she's talking to me. And then I just started fucking lying about what I did. Told her I was a fucking airplane pilot. I'm not even kidding. For no reason. She was so nice. I'm just sitting there.
Well, you had a reason.
Not really.
Well, you didn't want to.
You'd be like, oh, just media. Like, just say music or whatever. Just fucking airplane pilot. What?
That could be kind of fun,
I think I was
though.
getting on a flight that day. So she goes, oh, yeah. So what are you doing here? I was like, oh, I don't spend much time here.
Have you always...
I'm just like,
this is just a layover.
Whatever she asked, I just kept saying weirder shit. I had no idea what I was talking about. What are you doing in town? Oh, there's a convention.
Pilot convention?
There's a pilot convention downtown. I got a house here and a house over there.
So who's flying the planes?
And I just get sick of flying so much, you know? Like, I'm saying shit like
you
this.
You said that?
Yes. And she's like, yeah, and travel can be tough.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget your gloves.
I wish she would have asked you a question to call you out. Like, at the convention center? I work down there sometimes. Oh,
Are you fucking colorblind?
Yeah.
God damn it. Rip my fake nose off. Joe!
Oh, you little trickster.
You little trickster. How's the podcast? God damn it. No, but I just don't feel like explaining it. But and I don't normally do that. But whatever in a barbershop chair, do you ever just start making shit up?
No.
God,
but
2. Zach, you ever just done something weird like that?
I'm sure I have.
Like you're playing music or whatever, then you just make up some weird shit in the middle of a conversation?
Yeah.
Because the conversation's boring and doesn't matter?
It's showbiz. I told you guys I went all the way up to fucking Alaska speaking with an Irish accent, pretending to be.
You didn't tell me that?
Yeah, I thought I did. Showbiz, man. You always got to be full of shit, I guess.
Arvi Mocho! Is that an Irish accent?
Irish.
Zach Flannery!
Hey, laddie. No, it's Scottish, sorry.
No.
Oh, to fucking forward.
Titty fucking?
Titty fucker.
Can you sing Wonderwall with that accent?
I can.
You ever feel like old people aren't real people? So, like, what I mean by that is, like, once they reach a certain, like, when I was younger,
They become a little doll?
well, dull maybe. No, but like when you're, I remember being younger and feeling like I could just pull anything on grandparents because they just don't like they reach a certain age of where they just don't know what's going on.
The brain goes completely backwards.
Even though, like, if you ask them anything about a lot of years like before, but it's like modern day shit, they just don't understand it.
It's gone.
So like you feel like you could just like basically what you're saying, like you could say anything to this woman.
Works. Yeah.
Yeah, they would never question, like, because they're getting the information from you.
Mm-hmm.
Like they could tell you all about the 50s and their childhood or whatever, or the Great Depression, but you talk about anything from now and they're just like, whoa, that's a crazy world out there. And
Grandpa's like looking at the internet history. He's like, Brian, what's all this Pornhub? Oh, it's because you touched it. Oh, and you were thinking about it. Oh, okay. That's why it's there.
Well, and like I'm trying to think, like, would they even know what porn? Like, I'm sure they probably do. But like when I was younger, like a teenager, I remember staying over at my grandpa's house or grandma's house, and I remember they had HBO.
Just jerking off
and it's
so
like
hard.
The whole reason I stayed over that night was because I looked at the TV guide, what was on HBO. It was like Real Sex or something.
Red Shoe Diaries.
And it was like, yeah, dude. It was like, but
with Mulder
and then
from X-Files. That was my favorite scrambled channel.
I remember that.
They had it.
Oh, yeah.
It was clean.
Oh, damn. You were living the life.
Oh, dude, it was
Grandpa
great.
knew then. Grandpa knew.
But you felt like you could say anything, like, oh, I
accidentally sat on the remote.
Yeah, like whatever.
And ordered 16 Playboys? Yep.
Oops.
What's this one?
But it was like they weren't going to question. Like your parents were young enough to where they could be like, okay, yeah, there's something going on here. But grandparents were like, whatever. My little Joe, little Joseph,
happens all the time. Would you like a sandwich and some gloves?
Yeah,
gloves. I love the idea of a grandma always trying to give you knitted shit.
Yeah,
like at every
with
corner.
A meal.
Yeah. Remember, spoon on the left, knitted gloves on the right. I don't have any. Oh, nice. He's like this from under the table. Just made them for you.
You will.
Has a nice native print across the palm.
Yeah, it's got your name.
Your initials.
JP.
Joey P.
Joey P.
Grandma's number one Joe.
Oh, grandma's little Joey. She's like a mama kangaroo.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm sure there's other professions out there where you just can't have it.
Anytime you need precision.
Yeah.
Was it precision or precision?
Precision.
Precisely.
It's Precision, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we say precision.
Yeah, we sure do.
Say it.
Prison.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, man, I'm just imagining a porn movie with shaky hands. That'd be weird.
Like a cameraman?
Yeah. Yeah, sure, the cameraman. Whatever. Boom mic operator. What's that fucking sound? You're hearing like microphone.
Little rattle. Yeah. Well, you get too close and you start bumping up against her ass.
All right. Should we take a look at some thick dick?
Sure.
All right. Gape!
Is it dumb? Is it interesting? Is it cool? Then it's dick.
I gotta get a little drink of water after that gape.
It is precision. I mean, it's spelled precision. Now I'm questioning everything about what I've known about the world.
About all things?
Like I know it's precise, but I think when I say it, it's like precisely.
Precisely.
Yeah, it's.
I feel bad for anybody trying to learn the English language. It's a ridiculous language.
Like when I say both, I think I say both.
Both. Cassie and I were just laughing so hard about that the other night.
Both of them.
Yeah, I'll have both.
Yeah, and I think I say it. It's like,
oh yeah,
both.
Put a W. I mean, seriously, BOWLTH.
Yeah, both.
Both. It's fucking disgusting.
I never thought of that.
Yeah. It's both.
My sister's like, I can hear the L.
Both.
I'm never gonna not hear that now.
No, I know. It's that's just one of the things.
I caught how bad mine was. I still say it plenty when I started doing radio. And then just like, what is like, no, how come no one stopped me my whole life?
Because they have their own words that they suck at.
Reading it on air, and it's like, well, why would you do that when you can have both?
Would you do that when you get both of them?
Both.
It's not even it's both.
Both.
B-U-L.
B-U-W-L-T-H. Both.
I'll take both of them.
God, it's disgusting. All right, moving on. Okay. You ready?
That's like Warshrig.
No, it's not like Washington.
Warsh.
This is putting an R where an R doesn't belong.
Or what's the other one? Chipotle.
Never heard that one.
I'll have some Chipotle sauce.
So I was down in San Francisco. Beautiful. Shit is getting wild. Zach.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Did you get the app to make sure you didn't step in human feces?
No, but I did see some of that, and I saw some other shit that I'll never be able to unsee.
I want to hear all about it.
Oh, man, it was definitely way more wild than the last time I was down there. I told you guys about, and then I was talking to a Uber driver about being upset I didn't see any people with baby carriages with portable speakers and them blasting music rolling around. Didn't see that this last time. Anyway, so I was down in San Francisco, and they have cars called Waymo cars. Okay, I sent you guys the video, right?
Waymo?
Oh, yeah, Waymo cars. What'd I say, moo? Waymo cars. Sorry, fuck me, huh? And I sent you the video, right? So there's no driver. And you order it through
you guys
the app.
were in the car, yeah.
Yeah, and then it just pulls up. It covers all of downtown San Francisco, and I just got an email letting me know they're expanding by 10 miles. And it was really cool. It worked great. We almost hit one person, but it didn't. So that's a big win. But this is such a funny story because we've talked about this type of situation plenty of times. But Waymo cars honk at each other throughout the night, disturbing San Francisco neighbors.
Help!
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. For the past few weeks, Randall White has been dealing with a persistent and annoying problem right outside his San Francisco condo. I was like, where is that coming from? And I looked down and I was like, I think it's coming from the Waymo cars.
He was like a lot.
Sick. I think he's proud of his quote.
I was like for sure, like
I was like, and then I was like, and I looked down. That was wow.
He's like, shit, is that what I sound like?
Yeah. Both. The parking lot just outside his condo, full of driverless Waymo cars, has had multiple incidents where suddenly the vehicles seemingly become confused and start honking all at each other.
That's great.
Excuse me. No, I insist. After you. Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
Imagine like at a 4-way stop.
Beep, after you. Has a little horn. No, I insist. No, you. My software says you go. Mine says you go. Beep, bop, beep. White says he heard it for the first time about 2 weeks ago. He was woken up around 4 a.m.
Oh, my God.
But then it happened again and again. And I started thinking, well, this is an issue.
I was like, well.
I was like, I mean, why don't you honk about it? White isn't the only one who's had issues with the noises either. Several people who live in the buildings nearby the parking lot have had similar complaints.
This sounds like white privilege right there.
Hey, over the past 2 weeks, I've been woken up more times overnight than I have combined over 20 years. Russell's pissed. Russell Popsky.
Well, how much is he probably paying for that fucking condo?
$6 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Popsky lives in a building adjacent to White. He says the honking incidents have happened at random times during both the day and the night and have started to take a toll on him. Just having nightmares about these Waymo cars. I cannot be more cranky today for a Monday after these past 2 weeks. It's really at a high level. It's just really, it's tough. It affects the way you feel, Popsky said.
These are the worst quotes.
This guy's suicidal.
No, I know, but it's funny.
Waymo's fault.
Like usually quotes are like there's some substance to it, but these are guys are just really, like fuck. Well, I was like, wow, there's nothing of substance in any of the, like they're pissed, but they're not saying anything.
Blah. Well, it's like blah.
And then the wave was like,
And I was like, ah.
and it slapped the wave. Remember that greatest interview ever with the surfer?
Yeah.
But yeah, I wish I would have saw the idea of like AI running into each other is really funny.
Yeah.
Like, and they're trying to use all the brains and software they have to figure out the situation, and they can't fucking do it.
Yeah.
So they can start honking.
It's going through all the things like move, and then it's like,
well,
okay, can't.
Nope. Person.
Is there another Waymo car? Yes.
Honk at it.
And then here's it's a little tree, the little branch system where it's like, is it moving? No.
Yeah.
Okay, honk.
Honk. Choose your own adventure.
Did it honk back?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Honk
Then
again.
honk again.
It's written in the code.
Yeah.
Was that a Waymo card? Yeah, honk at it. But imagine sleeping.
Did it move? No. Honk again.
Yeah. And you're just like, you're used to waking up like some birds are chirping. You're like, open your window. After you.
Help. Move. Go.
Stop.
Go.
Not
go.
Bob.
Move.
Help. After you. No, help. I can't help you. Help me.
Imagine that.
I know.
The voice saying that the whole time too. Honk, move.
Honk, move. Excuse me. Excuse me. There's room for both of us.
After you. No, I insist.
I insist.
After you.
Honk.
I
honk.
insist.
You honk.
I insist more.
Did you guys honk at me?
Move.
No. Honk me. Hey. That'd be awesome. Excuse me.
People yelling at shut the fuck up.
No.
Sounds like New York now.
Did you just swear at me? No. Honk at me.
Did Waymo honk back? Yes. Cuss or use swear words.
Go backwards. Can't. Help. Honk.
Car behind you. Person yelling out window.
All right. Let's move on to this next one. I never thought. You want to read this fella here? What an idea this guy came up with.
Okay.
I need you to slap your computer there, Brian.
Oh, come on.
So, did you even have it in?
Yeah, it's in.
Okay.
All the way, baby. It's in all the way. Let me kick down low.
Did you kick it? Kick the box. Kick the gray box.
There you go. You
What's
did
in
it.
the? Oh,
Victory is yours.
now I'm not going to
Okay.
touch it.
Okay.
Victory is mine. All right.
Yeah.
Seagull Insurance.
It's Seagull season, baby.
Yeah, hell yeah, brother.
My favorite time of year.
Is that £1 added to bill as birds steal food from St. Andrew's Cheesy Toast Shack?
Mine.
That's
mine.
Yeah, mine. Excuse
a
me.
mouthful.
Yep. Reminds me of the story that I don't remember if it was bonus or regular episode. Remember the guy? Oh, yeah, it was regular episode. Where the guy caught the bird stealing french fries from his daughter and gets ripped its head off in public.
Oh,
right.
yeah. Jesus Christ. That's right.
So anyway,
All right.
back to you.
A sandwich business in St. Andrews looking to bring the $1, it must be £1, right?
Yeah, £1.
One pound Seagull. Well, £1 Seagal Insurance on all purchases as the birds steal food from up to 30 customers a day.
Nice.
I love it. Would you like to purchase fucking insurance?
I never
It's like buying Apple Care or whatever.
Oh, God.
Seagull Care.
We'll read a little bit more, but that's the funny part.
The owners of the Cheesy Toast Shack say they currently give free replacements to dozens of customers each day due to seagulls swooping in, attacking people, and stealing their newly purchased food. The business says it costs them hundreds of pounds a day and are desperate for a solution. The owners are now seriously considering adding the Gull Insurance on every purchase to try to cover the losses caused by the winged menaces. Kate Carter Large, 35, said the gulls are super aggressive and actually terrifying. We're a family-run business and can't just sit and watch sandwich get stolen and not replace it. So I always give another one for free.
Look at that picture.
Those are giant.
Fucking mayhem.
That's either crazy perspective or that's a huge seagull.
Tiny people are huge seagull.
I've been worried about that kid getting taken out.
And
from
that's
this guy.
2 seagulls right there, I think.
Yeah.
They're-
Yeah. There's and then one behind the bench.
Yeah. But it's been costing us a lot of money. People are even left bleeding after the gulls swoop for food. We get old women emailing us saying, I've nearly rolled my ankle because of seagulls. We have children crying, too, from it.
Fucking Cheesy Toast Shack needs to find a new location.
Fuck yeah, they do. Or like, just get buy like a bald eagle and just let it roam.
Yep. But the idea of just adding insurance to anything. And then what if the insurance starts getting a little weird? Like you're sitting at a restaurant, okay, would you like bear insurance? And you're like, no, wait.
Never know.
Should I?
Never know.
But you tell me. He looks across the way, it's just a caged bear.
It's got a chain on him.
The chain's kind of broken. And you're like, fuck, maybe I do
Could
need
that chain go?
Yeah. Yeah. Just I mean, it's only $20
Your guess
more.
is as good as mine.
Yeah. Be a good way to drum up some more business.
I mean, that's like the whole idea of selling someone insurance is great too, because if they don't lose a sandwich, you made an extra buck. But
I like it being an option because that also gives them an out.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, we warned you.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, for $1 more, you can go throw your sandwich at the Seagull, and then we'll give you another one.
Someone would definitely be doing that.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, one more, and he just hands you the sandwich, turns around and pelts a seagull. And he goes, okay, can I get another sandwich?
Can I get another sandwich?
Seagull took mine. You threw it at it. No, I didn't.
Yeah, that's in the clause too. It's like, did you give the sandwich up willingly? Sorry, then your insurance is null.
You walk up, both your eyes are pecked out.
Yeah.
Did you purchase the Seagull Insurance? And just bleeding from your eyes? No can do.
So, this is sticky.
I'll go get the manager. And he just does a circle, spins in a circle. No.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm the manager. Fuck you.
He's got a little face on the back of his head. Turns
No,
around.
you can't. Fuck you is just shaved into the back of his head.
Did you guys see that story about the guy who, I think he was killed or hurt at a Disneyland property, and then they are trying to keep him from suing because he has Disney Plus and he signed the Disney Plus whatever agreement? What? I haven't looked into it. I just saw it. It sounded so absurd that I thought, okay, but it kept passing around. I don't know if it's something to look at later. But
he died at Disneyland, but had Disney Plus and filled out the terms and agreement.
Yep.
And now he can't sue him.
Yep. That was a story.
Do they not make enough money?
I don't know.
Are they really on the fritz, old Disney?
Dude, they
are losing a lot of money.
They just bought into Epic for Fortnite. They're gonna be raking in money.
Pretty sure Apple's gonna buy Disney soon. Just saying, there'll be one company.
Can't wait. And then Apple will buy Amazon, and then fucking here we go. Yeah, but I never thought of the chances of adding insurance to just random things, and it made me remember. I don't even know if it's still around. I'm sure it is, but working at a conference, and there was a company that offered weather insurance, which I think is kind of a normal thing now, right? Where on your wedding day you can pay, and then they look at the percentages, right? So the this is the day. Here's what it typically is. And then this is what it'll cost you to cover this amount if your wedding gets canceled because of rain. And I know locally there's it's Clark Jewelers in beautiful downtown Coeur Lane, where I'm not sure if he still does it, but you can buy if it snows on a certain day and you put in money, it just has to snow like on New Year's Day, you get like $500 off something, and it's like $5 to go in. But if it doesn't snow, you lose your money. It's like just gambling on the weather. But yeah, just turning normal things into insurance and gambling is always fun.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
We wouldn't be able to do that in Washington State because we can't gamble on shit here, but
Only in casinos. Yes, Zach?
No, I have nothing.
You lost it?
I like the idea
Yeah.
of making gambling out of the weather. That's kind of fun.
You should be able to gamble on everything.
Yeah, why not?
I like to gamble on weather. Gambling on weather.
I want to gamble whether someone's going to shit their pants, things like that, little side bets, but make it official.
Yeah, the concerning insurance. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Yeah, because you're buying like an ice cream cone from a ice cream truck. He's like, you want the elephant insurance? The fucking what? You go and then
Oh fuck, that was terrible.
just down the street there's a fucking elephant. You're like, shit.
You just hear that in the distance,
And he
You're like,
loves
shit,
ice
he
cream.
loves ice cream.
$5 more.
I don't know. Would you? Let's say you go to this place. Would you pay the extra pound?
Would I pay the extra pound?
Yeah, in case
To be in the Seagull hell? It sounds like they just need to move locations. Or
I think it'd be fun to just be in the middle of that because over at
eating comfortably because you have Seagull Insurance.
Yeah, dude. He's like
Laughing?
whatever, dude. So when I this is years ago, we took my niece to Seattle, and there's an area. If you're familiar with the area, there's an Ivers. Ivers is like seafood, clam chowder,
it's
fish
good.
and chips, all that kind of stuff. And they're outdoor seating, and you can sit out there, and there's just fucking gulls everywhere. And so we go there, and just for fun, we take fries and put them up in the air. They will come right and just steal it right out of you. I have a video of myself putting one in my mouth, and just going over the edge, and one just, I was looking around waiting for it. It flew from behind me and went, whoop, and stole it right out of my mouth, and I about shit myself. But it was part of the fun.
Yeah, I got a seagull to come in our room, staying at the Edgewater, if you're familiar with that in Seattle, and just open the sliding glass door, and then was throwing French fries out to get their attention, and then just started putting them more and more in the room, and then I got a seagull to come about 5 feet in my room to grab a French fry. Luckily, I'm glad he flew out correctly and didn't just slam into the glass door because that would have been a nightmare.
Yeah.
Let me show you this really quick.
What are you looking up?
Okay.
I did the same thing with birds in Mexico. I don't know why it's so funny to me to lure wildlife into a hotel room.
Unsuspecting wildlife.
Just laying in bed and throwing chips on the ground and getting birds to come in the room.
All right, check this out. Can you pull this up? All right, ready?
Yeah.
Check this out.
Oh,
This
I think
is
I've
a
seen
woman on the beach and there's seagulls flying. All right. She just fucking grabs it by the neck.
She's just laughing.
And she's like calming it down, trying to calm it down.
It's just biting her hand. It's so hard.
Like how
You've seen the ones of people that are buried in the sand, right?
whack!
Yep.
Just grabs it by the neck. Anyway.
She's done that before. She's definitely done that before.
Yeah. And then people that bury themselves in the sand and then have like fries inside of like a little blanket, and a seagull comes down and they go, pow! And they
I
pop
haven't
out
seen that.
and grab them. All right, enough about seagulls and insurance. You guys want to move off to our last story for this thick ass hog today?
Yeah.
5 hurt when golf cart leaves drunk driving simulation course.
In Wildwood.
Wildwood, which sounds like an amusement park,
Yeah, it does.
but it is not. Wildwood, New Jersey. 5 people
Chip.
were injured when a low speed golf cart left an impairment simulation course during National Night Out in Wildwood. It's a sick name for a night out.
Fuck yeah, it is.
It's a great place to have a national night out. The event was held at Fox Park. Police say a juvenile attendee and a Wildwood police officer were on the cart when they left the enclosed course and struck 4 adults and 1 juvenile. 3 people have been treated and released. 2 others remain hospitalized, but police have not provided further information on the injuries sustained in this accident. The golf cart impairment simulation has been part of Wildwood's National Night Out event for the past 20 years. It goes on to say the incident remains under investigation. That's one hell of a simulation. Like, for everybody involved. You're just watching people pretend to be drunk and get fucking slammed by a golf cart. But I picture, so it's a police officer and a juvenile. And the simulation doesn't stop. So he goes, okay, so put on these drunk goggles. Remember those? Mm-hmm. He's like, then just drive the course. And he starts driving and he goes, okay, now run into those people. Okay? And hits them. He goes, all right, now you're under arrest.
How did that feel?
You're under arrest for driving drunk. He goes, okay, take the fucking glasses off, put these handcuffs on. All right, now get in the fucking car. Shove him down and like slam him in. And then mom and dad are just, we'll see ya. He goes, take it down to the clinic.
See you in a few years.
Yeah. And then you go in there, they lock you in the fucking cell. You go to a court date, and it's all for this drunk driving simulation. They make you sit in front of the jury, lock you up for 15 years.
And then you get out, and they're like, ha ha!
See? Don't drive drunk. They let you out on the next year's Wildwoods National Night Out Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you get to talk about your experience.
This is why you don't drive drunk.
This guy's been in jail for a year, and he was just wearing drunk glasses. What could actually being drunk would do.
Yeah, imagine if you were really drunk.
And how did they get that fucked up? I mean, they made note to say low-speed golf cart. I've got hit by a fucking golf cart because my friends are idiots on golf courses.
Same.
Yeah, they go and like slam the brakes on and think it's going to stop immediately and just punt you. Or try to go really, really close and clip your fucking leg. It doesn't hurt that bad.
Well,
What were they doing?
were you drunk when that happened?
No, yeah.
That's probably why it didn't
golfing
hurt.
with those drunk goggles on?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Probably make golf funner.
Yeah. But just having a simulation just go way too far.
No, I really actually like the idea of running the simulation and having the punishment fit the crime.
Just have it keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be funny. That's even another way to do it. It's not even a simulation. You hit them and you're doing a drunk driving simulation and then hit people and get arrested for hitting people with a golf cart.
Yeah. Real people.
Real people watching a simulation.
Like, what the fuck did I sign up for?
God
you
damn
kill
it.
people that are watching the simulation.
You run over a baby and then you just end up in jail for life. And you're just trying to see what it was like to drive drunk.
Imagine the people that gave up the baby.
Oh, yeah.
You ever you have those Nathan For You episodes where like these parents just willingly let their kids participate in a thing, and then part of the joke of the episode is that we're doing this crazy thing, and it's like you're shining a light on these parents that for a couple $100 let their kid be a part of this
Some
thing.
crazy shit.
Yeah. So like the people that are like, okay, so we need a baby you're willing to have your baby die for this.
Yeah.
For this thing.
Yeah, of course.
Is who wants to do that? Well, and then people are like, well, how much you paying?
Yeah, $300 or whatever.
Like,
Fuck
well,
yeah,
is that life changing amount of money?
I'm gonna save
Like, we
so
can
much
make
money,
more babies.
but I can't make more $300 selling babies.
Could you imagine
What?
like you kissing your baby and you're like, all right.
This is adjacent to, but I've had the same thought when like a real tiny baby's in a movie and how funny that is. Like
a week old.
Push. They cut the cord and then run out into the studio. Here, wrap it up.
Yeah, it's like a fake hospital.
Yeah.
Just so they could give the baby up. And it's still got the goo on it.
Oh, love that baby goo. You know what I mean?
I mean, then you wonder why some of these teen stars, Hollywood stars,
Like teen pregnancies?
well, no, just ended up like Corey Haim and Corey Feldman.
Is he doing? How's Feldman doing these days?
He's still out there touring.
Still doing it?
He's the comeback king.
He's pretty good at guitar these days.
I'm the Oh God, I saw that video.
Oh, Corey.
Did you see Fred Durst actually go out on stage and say he's actually playing this, and he sits in front and watches him play that?
Well, there
thing.
he opens for Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
He's on tour with him.
Yeah.
And they did that just
How'd you get that gig?
because
I'd put Moretta back together
if
if we could
it's
open for Limp Bizkit.
well,
Who wouldn't?
but they didn't want a solid band. They wanted the train wreck of
train
Corey
wreck
Feldman
before the
before the second train wreck.
before the next train hits the first train.
I will say, Corey, he can hit some notes. He hit some notes that were pretty good. I watched a couple
I'm the
videos.
comeback king.
Not necessarily that song.
You ain't missing nothing. I'm the comeback king.
Are you familiar with this catalog, Zach?
I'm not. I am more so now,
It's a
thanks to X and people being very, very rude to him.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
Very rude.
Yeah, just leave him alone.
I think he's done his fair share of shady shit with the whole Corey's Angels thing.
I bet.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, let's do some good news. Got through that hog.
You got to, yeah.
Zap bap now.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Hooray, we aren't doomed.
Yeah! This was sent in by Tanner. And this little boy kicks ass. 9-year-old, well, fuck me. Just get out of here. I don't need, okay. 9-year-old Oklahoma boy runs a mile to find help after a tornado crashes family's truck.
Had a kid.
I mean, I got kids.
Think they could run a mile?
Think they would do shit after our car got hit by a fucking tornado? So a 9-year-old, after the family truck off the road and they ran into a tree. During the storm, Branson Baker and his parents, Wayne Baker and Lindy Baker, were caught in a tornado in Dickinson near Ardmore on their way to their friend's storm shelter. That sucks.
Oh, they knew the storm.
Yeah, they're like, we got to get the fuck out of here. And
Something bad might happen.
something bad might happen if we
we
don't
stay
drive
here.
We better drive straight into this tornado. The outbreak of nearly 30 tornadoes in Oklahoma
Jesus
killed
Christ.
4 people, including a 4-month-old infant, wiped out homes, and devastated, Marietta and Sulphur? Can't spell
Marietta?
Sulphur. All right, sure. The following week, another 8 tornadoes struck, with one severely damaging Bransdall and Bartlesville.
Barnsdall and Bartlesville.
Even better.
I would have moved away just because of the fucking
I would have moved away when the first 30 tornadoes hit. That's when the week before the other 30. That's when the tornado uprooted a tree, crashing into the Baker's family truck and trapping Wayne and Lindy. God damn it. My eyes are so tired. Give me a break. Branson escaped the crash, running over a mile in the dark through downed power lines and debris to retrieve the Baker's family neighbor for help, according to the GoFundMe created for the family's medical expenses.
Real quick.
What?
If you're the
Look at this
look at that
dude.
fucking mullet.
That's
Would you let
that's
your
a
kid
Barterville mullet right
would
there.
you let fucking your kid just run for help?
If I'm trapped in the fucking car,
I know, but it's like
just stand out there and we'll all die together.
No, I get it, but it's like you're 9 year. I'm trying to think. I have a 9-year-old in October.
Yeah,
and it's like
he's not doing shit.
Run for a mile, but no, just that I would. I know we're trapped, but like fuck, there's a shit going on. He's going to be out there by himself, and
there's 29 more tornadoes out there.
That's scary in itself. Like, yeah, he's fine.
He's fine. I mean, what are the chances?
I mean, I guess it's like we're all gonna die. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
But that's terrifying.
As soon as I went to go get help, I said, "Don't die." Branson told Good Morning America. This kid's awesome. Don't die. And two taps on the hood. All right, guys, don't die. And then he just starts running in the dark in a tornado storm.
I'm guessing this kid's
awesome.
Yeah, and he's an outdoorsy kid who he can get around.
Wayne told Good Morning America
that mullet like that.
Yeah, that he was proud of his son. He just flew to safety. He used the tornado wind and just as a cape, just Superman all the way there. He's proud of his son and his ability to accept that challenge. It shows that he would go above and beyond for anyone, or just his parents trapped in a fucking truck.
He would. It's like a job interview. Yeah. I'll go the extra mile.
Oh, have you done anything? What's your biggest strength? Well, saved my parents from dying in a trapped truck from a tornado storm.
When I was 9 years old.
I was 9 years old and I ran in the dark and jumped down power lines. You got the job.
How soon can you start?
How soon can you start?
I would say cool under pressure.
The job, he's applying to be a linesman. They're like, I mean, all right, you got it. Oh, anyway, Tanner, thanks for sending that in.
That's pretty cool.
That kid is absolutely rad.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Something we found on the internet. Ready time, Zach? Go. Fuck.
The internet is pretty wild. Depending on your browsing habits, you can either experience something super cool or go to prison. Crazy, right? Let's check it out together as a couple. Hey, look what I found.
Yes! That's awesome! You want to take this one, bry guy?
Won't take that dick.
No, I'm going to take a quick nap.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I love this fucking thing.
I love the fucking titles of these Amazon.
Yeah, can you make sure you get it all in there?
Let me get it.
Okay.
Okay. Ototo cute sponge holder for kitchen sink. dishwasher safe dish sponge organizer, compact sink organizer, kitchen sink accessories, kitchen sink organizer, sink sponge holder, dish sponge holder. From Ototo.
That's on the box. Look at this fucking thing.
That's pretty
God
pretty
damn,
fucking
dude.
adorable.
So for the ones that aren't watching, it's a tiny bed, complete with like bed legs and a headboard
And pillows.
and it holds your sponge.
For your kitchen germs to sleep on.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna be sleeping in there anyway, right?
Yeah, why not?
Why not give them a little comfortable lay down? So the sponge basically acts as the mattress, and the rough side up is the comforter.
And then it looks like
And
underneath,
someone's out there making them.
underneath there are little slots that. I was guessing maybe the pillows could rest in there and wait, but
God,
maybe the soap goes in there. I don't know.
what?
Maybe soap goes. What are the little tray?
Show me. No, that's just the frame. That's the frame for you. It's so the water can get through there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it drains out or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Or you can make little soap ice cubes in there or some shit. But I just thought that was so fun. It's only $9.95. And if you just go to Amazon and search for Ototo cute sponge holder for kitchen sink, dishwasher safe, dish sponge organizer, compact sink organizer, kitchen sink accessory, kitchen sink organizer, sink sponge holder, dish sponge holder, you'll find one. You could have one. I mean, I don't know why that just makes me laugh.
No, yeah.
I love to be washing, like going to the sink, wash my hands, and look over, and it's just a fucking sponge bed.
Uh huh.
And you put a little doll on there.
You take the little pillows off and grab it and make sure you don't lose the pillows.
Oh, yeah, because they're tiny.
Yeah.
Drop in the sink. Fuck this bed.
Mm-hmm. You know what'd be great?
Joe, you didn't make the dish. You didn't make the cute sponge holder for kitchen sink, dishwasher safe, dish sponge bed.
Sounds like that. What's that Monty Python skit? Anyway, it'd be great if those pillows were like they look like they could be dishwasher
safe.
No, the little
tied, like the pods.
Yeah, the little pods.
Mm-hmm.
Like so, you have extra pods just sitting on there, so you can take it and throw it in your dishwasher.
Yeah, I'm sure it'd be one of those things. I'd make that sponge bed, then I guess use the sponge that's next to it. So I don't want to make.
You don't have to make the bed every time.
No, use another mattress. I'm not going to make the bed over one cereal bowl.
Oh, dude, the other night, Amber, we were getting ready for bed, and she goes, "Can we make the bed?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about? We're getting
Cassie too.
Getting the bed." She's like, "Yeah, but the everything's wonky." I'm like, I like sometimes laying in a wonky bed. It's like I like
a wonky bed.
Well, I like a wonky bed.
Marriage fights. I don't wanna.
What do you mean? Make the bed.
You knew when you were marrying me I like a wonky bed.
I like a wonky bed. There's nothing wrong with that. And you knew that. Whoa, that looks weird. Go in the opposite direction.
You knew that when you got into this mess.
That's right.
So no, tonight I want a wonky bed. She's just sitting there, just face palming. Okay, Brian. Thank you.
Well, what's more unreasonable? To just go to bed in a wonky bed or make the bed before you get in the bed?
I'm never make a fucking bed.
Yeah.
Like I'll make it just because Cassie likes it, but I just get in my bed. I barely use one sheet. I have just the sheet nude and it's over my dick in case the kids walk in.
Yeah.
It's
same.
Winter, summer, that's all I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm a furnace. I don't need the whole bed. I just need this over my dick.
And I don't know, Cassie, but like Amber has one of those duvets, so where it's like you gotta, every time you make the bed, you gotta like tie shit and like roll it into the thing. And so sometimes it's heavy, so it'll fall off. And then we've got another blanket spread on the end.
Oh, that's nice.
So now we've got the top thing, the duvet cover, and a sheet.
And 15 pillows.
And so we're going to make all that right as we're going to bed. That's fucking ridiculous. And I'm somehow crazy?
You put you get it all. You're like, okay, you should have made it. And be like, all right, you ready? Happy? Yeah. Ripped it all. Wonky bed.
You had your way. Now I get wonky bed.
I get wonky bed. All right, let's hear from some of the kids.
Okay.
All right, Zach.
All right, let's hear what you guys think.
Really? You want to talk to me? Wow, that's cool.
Why does wonky bed sound so funny?
Oh, like a wonky bed. I don't know, coming out of a grown man's mouth, standing there in his boxers, beer gut.
I mean, that's what.
Listen, I'll make the bed. But you know I like a wonky bed.
You know I like it wonky.
You know that.
You know this about me.
How about we just make your side and then I have a wonky side? It's not how. Come
We
on.
have a good side and a wonky side.
Just all like hairs disheveled.
Okay, fine. It's Wednesday. We'll go nice,
Wednesday.
but tomorrow we're going wonky.
Wonky Wednesday. Get home from work.
It's wonky.
You know what tonight is, babe? Yes. Say it. Say it.
Wonky Wednesday.
Wonky Wednesday. Woo, 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 woo.
No, you're like,
come on, kids.
say it, say it. She's like, what? Right as you were gonna say
Wonky
Wonky Wednesday.
Come on, kids, go fuck up the beds.
Yeah, we have family fun night on Fridays, so everyone.
Those will end.
Well, really, what happened was I just sleep on the couch and the kids sleep in our bed. When we started,
It's the worst family fun
dude.
day
When we
ever.
started, it was going to be like we're going to watch movies or play games, and then we'll all sleep in the same bed. But the kids are getting bigger, so really all it is now is they know they get to sleep in my spot, and I sleep on the couch. That's really what it is.
A little different than fuck Frenzy Friday.
Yeah,
That's what we have in this
so
household.
all I have to live for is Wonky Wednesday.
Wonky
now.
Wednesday and Couch Friday.
Yeah.
I mean, couch got a wonky bed, if you
Yeah.
think about it. Our first email is sent in by our son, Scott, who writes, I'm listening to your latest episode at work, and I just had to chime in about the petty beef regarding the woman biting the butt of the cherry tomato and sucking out the seeds, then popping the emaciated husk into her mouth.
Gee, that's a
That's
full
nice.
sentence.
Uh-huh. I live in North Georgia, and along the rivers around here, around these parts, grow a type of grape called a scuppernog.
Scuppernong?
Scuppernog? Its outer skin is very tough. Yeah, probably to keep you from eating it.
Because you're not supposed to eat
So
it.
to eat one, you have to bite into it and suck out the innards.
Ugh.
But wait, there's more. You then have to swish it around and get all the flesh off the pit. Think of a sweet cold wad of snot after an exceptionally rough bout of the flu. And spit out the seed.
That's not worth it.
This sounds like you need to quit eating these.
Yeah.
We got a little delicacy called the scuppernog.
Basically snot.
Yeah, it's
Just
basically
because it grows on something doesn't mean it's edible.
Gotta eat it. Fucking humans. Someone learned that one along the way.
Ugh.
You take one bite, you're like, nah, too much work. And you spit out the seed. If you land in the green, you're officially acquitted. I don't remember that talk. So I can
My
see
dad always said.
how that was, but what this woman does isn't that weird. Thanks for the great show and grow up, eat a butthole. Sincerely, your kid that you don't mention in your Christmas letter, Scott. P.S. I just about died laughing in my car at John the Corner. Well, if you did die, fucking John the Corner, come save you.
Yeah, dude. What did we find? Scuppernongs up someone's butthole.
How many scuppernongs did this guy eat? Let's cut him open. What?
Whoa, sure is snotty.
Wow, these suck.
I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to eat scuppernongs.
God, can you look up a scuppernog?
Yeah, on it.
You guys ever had those long grapes? You guys know what I'm talking about?
The long grape.
No, but they're like long. They're skinny, long grapes.
Wow, I don't think so.
Fuck no.
well-
They taste like grapes, but they're just like long. What does a scuppernog look like? I want to take a peek at this baby. Come on, Bri. Oh yeah, that's just like that looks like poisonous fruit.
Yeah. That looks pretty.
The birds aren't even fucking with that.
That looks like they look fake. They look like like a plastic. That's
Like
probably why.
a plastic. You're eating plastic grapes, Scott.
You're sucking out the innards of a plastic
A plastic grop.
a plastic grappa.
Well, not what I thought. Look up long grapes.
Yeah, I want to see the long grape.
You guys, if you guys see these things, you got to get them. They make it up to the Northwest. You guys haven't even, dude. Someone send these guys some long grapes. Other parts of the country, look at
That's
them.
way longer than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, those would make.
Look
some
at this guy. It's right next to his
sweet
thumb.
raisins.
I know and they taste like grapes.
Talk about raisins central.
Just a huge.
What are
grape.
moondrop grapes? Is what they're called. Looks like moondrop. I'm going to type in
Anyway.
moondrop to make sure. Moondrop.
Well, they look good. Do you want me to? Oh, that's our only email. Fuck me.
No, there's one. There's another one
There is. Oh yeah, there it is.
right underneath.
Yeah, just in the middle of the outro. Hold on. Fuck you, Brian. Whoops.
Do you want me to read it or you want to read it?
You can read it.
Okay.
I thought
this
you were
was
looking
coming
up
from
moon
our
something.
son Earl.
Oh yeah, Errol.
Errol.
Errol. I know that.
Hadn't heard from Errol in a while. He writes, "Hello, daddies, Joe, Brian, and Unky Zach."
Brian. Capital Y.
Huh?
Brian!
Yeah, but he didn't put a W.
Oh, yeah. Brian?
So, yeah. Hey, Brian. Brian. So there it was, minding my own business, listening to episode 111. And you got the petty beef. Cherry tomato. Oh, this is also fucking
Sucking
cherry
seeds.
tomato seed sucking.
That petty beef really sparked
Yeah, it did. Holy shit. There was a rapid exchange of ideas, and I remember hearing Zach say something about seeds from a pine cone.
Sucking seeds.
Sucking seeds from a pine cone. Joe comes in with a pickup line, and I was like, what? And I was lost in the moment and so totally invested. I actually forgot I was listening to on Bluetooth earbuds that have a transparent mode, so it sounded like I was it was playing in the room. And the room also had several of my coworkers in it. Everyone was working quietly. Then with no warning or context, here's fuck.
You're killing it.
Everyone was working quietly. Then with no warning or context, hears me yell out, "I'm gonna go come in a birdhouse." And that is all they hear. Everyone looked at me. Three started laughing, and I heard someone say, "What the fuck?"
That's about all you can say.
Yeah.
To that.
What
I'm
the
gonna go
fuck?
come in a birdhouse.
What the fuck?
Huh? I can say it a lava lamp before I got here.
Oh, yeah, we haven't brought that back in a while.
What the fuck?
Let's just say I had to go talk my way out of going to see Sharon in HR again.
Sharon's the name of the birdhouse?
Yeah, fuck yeah, she is. I have not laughed so hard at an episode since last week. You get it. Thank you for all the joy. Love your super duper silly goose son of a biscuit eater, Earl E-Man. Mr. E-Man. Also, I thought about using a lot of commas and periods to mess with Brian, but changed my mind, and he put a fuck ton of periods and commas in that sentence. You have something you want to see on the show? Email that shit. Oh, I'm reading the next line because the email is right in the middle of the fucking outro. I thought he wrote that. It's like, oh, thanks, Earl.
Someone just transcribes the entire
Read us
show
out.
and sends it in as an email. Read this on the show.
Is it like Anchorman? He'll read anything you put in the teleprompter.
Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Well, thanks everybody. That was it. I'm awake. We're gonna head off and do the bonus stuff now. That I might fall asleep for. But you can sign up, become a part of the gaggle. Patreon.com/CanYouDon'tPodcast. You can also find a link in the episode description. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook. You can see the YouTube version of the show on fucking YouTube. If you have something you want to see, you send that into heyguys at CanYouDon'tPodcast.com. Then make sure to rate and review us wherever you listen to podcasts. Reminder that head to CanYouDon'tPodcast.com. All merch purchased between now and Labor Day will enter you for a chance to win one of the boxes. I have to grab the card box to read the side of it because it's basically like an Amazon description title.
Oh, yeah.
Can You Don't Scatcast Podcast Crossover 2024 Scatcast Card Collection Silly Goose VIB Edition. So you buy whatever the hell you want. We've dropped a ton of new merch, including that new John the Corner shirt at CanYouDon'tPodcast.com. And if you buy anything, you'll have a chance. You'll be entered into the raffle to win.
Should we show off that shirt just so people can get an idea?
See the shirt?
Yeah, it's a little little casket guy with a smiley face, John Corner, and oh god, we gotta update that.
Oh yeah, gotta update that. That disappeared in there.
Yeah,
look at the yellow version.
The yellow's
there it is.
Yeah,
that's me.
That's me. He's got his little wooden casket with a leg,
holding the leg.
How about that art skills?
Way to go.
Fuck,
I'm proud of you, man.
Yeah, thanks. That was fun to make.
All right, you ready to wrap it up? Zach.
Good God. Wrap it up already, huh?
Whew.
If you fall asleep during the bonus, that's going to be hilarious.
You just like straight up snoozing. If I laid my head down, I would for sure fall asleep. Did you guys know there's only one U.S. state capital without a McDonald's? Montpelier, Vermont, doesn't have any of those golden arches. It also happens to have the smallest population of any state capital, which is 7,500 people.
That's pretty crazy.
I did know that.
You did?
Yeah.
That seems like something you'd know.
I like state capitals a lot. That's
it seems like
a silly thing.
Seems like you could squeeze a McDonald's in there.
You would think so.
I feel like that whole population, that whole area is probably pretty small, right? Vermont and what's the other one? Vermont,
Maine,
New Hampshire.
Delaware. What the fuck's Delaware doing?
I'm in Delaware.
What's Delaware doing right now?
Delaware, the fuck is that?
Up there. Up and over.
Who lives in those states?
Who the fuck's in Delaware right now?
Like, we just don't want to live in New York. That's all.
Yeah.
They want to be close. They want to be in New England.
Striking distance.
Yeah.
They're just waiting.
Just on the...
Delaware's just plotting to take over New York. Good luck. No, seriously, if you're listening to this show in Delaware, send us an email. I don't know a single fucking person from Delaware. I don't think I've ever met somebody from Delaware.
Dude, Delaware is where you want to... That's where you want to register your corporations.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, see?
That's all they got.
That's the only reason it exists.
Are just P.O. boxes?
Yeah.
It is.
It's like a server farm, but it's just P.O. boxes full of junk mail.
Yeah, no one lives there. Just people.
Mailmen and P.O. boxes.
just people to be able to like run the corporation, whatever reason they have it.
Sit
there.
at a desk.
Yeah. But they don't live in there.
No. Then they drive back
They
to
live
New
in
York.
Vermont.
Yeah. Drive somewhere. All right. Off to the bonus stuff. Say bye.
Bye.